Hi everybody, it's Salem Dory here, or Christian, it depends on what you want to call me. But I just want to pop on today and say that when you have a disability like cerebral palsy, it's very important to take time for you. And that's what we're going to talk about. Taking time for you, unwinding, making sure that you decompress and just let it go. So many times when people have a disability, well, it's not even when you have a disability, it's just everyday life. But when you have, um, like, because everybody has their own problems and things that they deal with. And everybody's like, oh, well, I gotta do this, and 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 this, and this. And like everybody's so wrapped up in things they gotta do, people just don't take time for themselves anymore. And I feel like it's important to address this, especially when you do have a disability like CP or cerebral palsy. Sometimes I like to shorten the word because I don't feel like actually saying it because it's long. Well, it's not that long, but you know what I mean. Anyway, when you have cerebral palsy, especially, it's a disability where it takes a lot out of you. There's a lot of things going on. There's muscle movements. There's tone. There's you got to do your exercises, and you got to wash, and you got to clean yourself. And you know what? It's just those everyday things that could be a lot. So I try to do as much as I can independently. Like I said, I'm trying to get better. I'm still working on a lot of things. And granted, am I there 100%? No. Do I have a long way to go? Yes. But I'm trying as hard as I can, and I'm doing the best I can. But disability, it does take a lot out of you. Like like I said in previous videos, I go to bed and I'm exhausted every day because from the muscle tone and the things that I have to do, excuse me, the things that I have to deal with on a daily basis. I didn't mean to burp there in front of the camera. Um, it's a lot, especially on like one person. Because everybody says, oh, I know what you're going through. I know how you feel. No, because first of all, you're not in my shoes. So you don't know what I'm going through. And the whole thing is it's different for every person. So what you might be going through is totally different than somebody else. But it seems like whenever people whenever people come in contact with you, everybody tells you, oh, I have no idea what you go through. I have no idea how you do it. Um, well, no, you don't. And you will never know how I deal with it because it's different for every person. And the person usually saying, I don't know how you deal with it, isn't in a wheelchair. So they don't know what it's like. But, it is a lot. It's a lot. Especially if you're the person dealing with it. That's why I always say, I always try to do as much as I can. But, I say, hey, I always say, you know what, maybe you did enough today. Or maybe that could wait till tomorrow. Because it's a lot. And you can't take on everything. And some things I like to do to unwind. I like to listen to meditation music. I think that it calms the soul and it calms my body. I also I watch the Mass every day. If you don't know, I am a Christian, so I believe in Jesus and God and everything. And I'm very religious, and I take my religion very seriously. So when I watch the Mass, it's just like, oh, okay, now I can relax and take time for myself and, really unwind. Or when I listen to meditation music. I don't listen to like upbeat music, especially when I want to relax. I listen to music that's very calm, very soothing, So I can just say, oh, okay, now, I did stuff today, but now it's my time. Now I get to relax and do what I want. Or I watch a show that I like, or I watch a movie, or I read a book, or I hang out with my animals. Because I feel like it's so important to just take time for yourself. Not everybody does that nowadays, and it's so important because you can't be the best you can be unless you take that time. And especially, I know I keep saying this over and over again, but especially if you have a disability, it takes a lot out of you. Your muscles are constantly, moving, and your tone is progressing because when you have CP, tone is a big topic. And I believe that I got in touch with that, or I talked to you guys about that in a previous video. But I will get in touch with that, or talk to you guys about that again. I can't even talk today. So we'll address that. But it's like your body just can't relax. So, because your muscles are fighting with your body, and everything is just moving, and and you just can't relax. So, I always try to take at least, I want to say 5 minutes a day, just to say, you know what, I did as much as I could do, but now I'm taking that 5 minutes so I can relax and do what I want. I'm not going to let anything affect me. I'm not going to worry about my exercises. I'm not going to worry about tomorrow. I'm just going to take time for me. And when you have a disability like cerebral palsy, that is so important. And people with cerebral palsy, they could agree with me. And I'm sure that the viewers that have cerebral palsy that watch me, I'm sure you guys agree. Taking time for yourself is so important. Even if it's just calling somebody, talking on the phone, just being sociable. That's taking time for yourself. If you want to relax and take a nap for a little while. Because I understand, it's exhausting having to live like this. Granted, I'm not saying my life is bad, but it's a lot on one person. So even if you have to go in bed and take a nap, for a couple of hours, just to have that, rejuvenation and to be ready for the next part of the day, go ahead and do it. Whatever you feel is necessary to relax and unwind, go ahead and do it. Because especially when you have a disability, it's a lot. There's a lot that goes into it, and there's a lot that people don't understand. So taking time for yourself is so important. And like I said, I watch movies, I read books, I spend time with my animals, and that helps me to relax. I talk to people, I call people on the phone, and I always try to remember, you know what, Christian, you did a lot today, and you're trying as hard as you can, but don't forget to take those 5 minutes just to breathe, just to unwind, that is so important. And I'm sure all my viewers out there with CP could agree with me. Or even if you don't have CP, even if you're a person that is able-bodied, just take time for yourself. You don't have to do everything in one day. Because I admit that's how my brain works. I get up in the morning and it's okay, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this and this and this. Then I have to remind myself, no, I have to take a step back. I have to really process and think about what I'm gonna do before I do it. Because if I try to do everything in one day, I'm gonna collapse from exhaustion. So you don't have to do everything in one day. You can just take your time, do as much as you can, and you know what? If it doesn't get done, wait till the next day. It's not important. So you know what? I just wanted to come on here and say that, taking time for yourself is so important. Even if you're able-bodied, just take those 5 minutes just to breathe, just to relax. And especially now with COVID, with the coronavirus, we have a lot going on. There's a lot going on personally in our personal lives. So taking 5 minutes is not a really big deal in my opinion, and I think more people should do it because it's so important. Again, I'm very happy to upload my videos for you guys. I hope you find them enlightening and informative, and I will be popping back on soon. Again, as I said, having a disability takes a lot out of you, so I will not be uploading every day, but I will try as hard as I can to keep those videos going because you're the reason why I do this. You guys are the backbone for this channel. I want to show you guys what it's like to live like this and how some days, yeah, it's not always easy, but life isn't always easy. So you don't stop. You keep going. Again, thank you guys for all your support. And don't forget to unwind today. Take 5 minutes just to oh, I can't say that word. Decompress. Oh, there we go. I got the word out finally. You just talk to somebody. Let them know how your day is going. And just take that time. Thank you guys for your support, and I'll be uploading again soon. Bye-bye.